So on Amazon Prime Day, I picked up a new Fire HD 8 tablet. So it's an 8-inch tablet from Amazon, and on Prime Day it was like $50. So I just said, you know what, let me just check it out. The reason I got this was I travel a lot for work, and I take a small plane, like pretty much a couple times a week. I go back and forth for a couple hours, an hour each way on a small plane. So I'm sitting there, and you can listen to the radio or whatnot, and I could bring a newspaper or a magazine, but it would be nice to have like a little small tablet, something that I really don't care about getting banged up or something like that. Something for $50, I would give it a shot, So I picked this up on the Amazon Prime Day. So I just want to show you what this is all about. So this is the Fire HD Tablet 8, and this is the 16 gigabyte version. Now the great thing about this, as opposed to like an iPad, is you could actually put in additional storage. So I picked up like a 64 gigabyte micro SD card and put that in there, so that all my like if you save a video, music, anything like that, documents are all saved on the SD card. So it saves like a ton of storage, and it's upgradable, so it's really good. What comes in the box, it's just kind of like a pack like this that opens up, and you have just a plug, micro USB or mini USB plug, and a wall adapter. And it comes with just a Fire HD book. It just kind of gives you the basics of that, and it slides in with this. So the plug was in here and the tablet was there. So I ended up going with the blue one. I figured something a little different. So this is the blue Amazon Fire HD. Now I'd say it's about the size of an iPad mini, and I got the one that has for like $50 you got the one that has ads, so that's what they do. So if you turn it on, let me show you real quick. So you have on the top here, you have a volume knob. Oops. On the top here you have a volume knob, a headphone jack, there's the USB charging port, and this is like the on-off switch. Over here there's some nice small speakers, and over here this is where you'd actually put in like a card. So I have a card right in there, so it just like snaps in and snaps out. So I hit the button here and just turn it on, and now this is like an ad from Amazon. So here is like an ad to get an Alexa car scale or something like that. So you see it's locked here, so I just basically flip up and then you put a password in. So let me just put the password in real quick, and now you're in. So just give you a quick first impression. I mean, you have all your Amazon apps. So here's the deal though too, if you're going to order this from your Amazon account, it comes linked to that account. So you got to make sure, if you're buying this as a gift for someone, make sure that you tell Amazon it's a gift, because otherwise they'll link your Amazon account here. So I click on shop Amazon, my account is linked and I could literally shop Amazon. But it's good to have Amazon Video. It starts kind of right up, and you could kind of watch different videos and whatnot. Kindle books, obviously, Audible, Amazon Music. So these are all Amazon apps. Then down here I just downloaded a couple apps. So you got Hulu, Netflix, and the good thing about Netflix these days is you could kind of go to Netflix, and you could download videos now on Netflix. I didn't realize this, but if you go up here, you see it says available for download. So say I'm going to want to watch a video on the plane. There's no Wi-Fi on the plane, so I just would say I'll download an episode of Ozark and just check it out, So that's something that's pretty cool. Now if you want to get back to the main screen, you hit this and you can close apps. The other thing I like about this is just one of the main reasons I bought it in the first place is this app called Texture, right? So I use this Texture app. It's a magazine app. So if you go into, like my library and my downloaded magazines, I could download magazines, there's like a bunch because I have that memory card. I could just put like gigabytes of magazines on here, and then they're at my disposal to read on the plane. So, I don't have to have connection to Wi-Fi to do that. So that's one of the main reasons I purchased this in the first place. Then I figured out about the Netflix, downloadable videos, which I didn't even realize. So it is like a double benefit. So there's a lot of good apps in the Amazon App Store, like Evernote and Hulu, Netflix, OneDrive, things like that. But there are definitely there's like one of the basic limitations of this versus like a regular Android tablet is that you don't get the benefit of the Google Play Store. With the Google Play Store, which would be pretty similar to say the iPhone, iOS store, which has like a million apps or something like that. So but some of the limitations here is you're kind of limited to the Silk browser, so I can't get like the Amazon Chrome browser or something like that on here. And I don't think Dropbox is available on here. So there's a couple of like main apps that like I just didn't find. So there's a couple of things like that Gmail, like a lot of the Google stuff that would come on normally on an Android device. It wasn't really available here on the Amazon App Store, so that's one of the big drawbacks with this. But for my purpose, I think it's $80 like normally, and it's totally worth $80. I mean, it's HD display, it's really nice, it's quick, it's got a quad-core processor. You could upgrade the memory with the chip. It's definitely definitely something to look into if you want something that's reasonably priced and could do a lot. It's just that if you really need specific apps that are on the App Store, like the iOS App Store or the Google Android App Store, the Google Play App Store, just make sure that they're available for this before you buy it. Like if you need that to use this, then make sure it's there. Otherwise, it's awesome for the money. I mean, this was $50 on Prime Day, but I think it's $80 right now, so it's definitely worth the money. All right, let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.